All right, guys. I ended today's video and was editing, and I started to hear a coyote howl. So I was hoping he would keep doing it, but I thought I would show you. If you see where it's currently looking, that light is shining about 10 foot behind the van, out about, oh, it goes out quite a ways. And then if you look around, you can see how much it's illuminating the area around me. Thought that was a little better view. But see, that light is really doing what I was hoping it would do the way I set it up. So again, thank you, Stephen Ricks. Very appreciative of this light. It's really making my outdoor experience much more enjoyable, that I can see what's out in front of me and kind of behind me and in front of me. Or, well, in front of me, in front of the van, and behind the van. So again, thanks, Stephen. So, all right, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. So it's been a lazy morning so far. I mean, it's 10:20, and I'm just leaving camp. I called the brake place again this morning. Said, hey, if I brought it in today for an inspection, could I get the brakes done? Uh, we probably couldn't even get it inspected today. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I called Midas. I'm like, hey, any chance I can get my brakes done today? He's like, nah, we're booked for today. I said, tomorrow? He's like, oh yeah, brother, we can get you in tomorrow. How's 10 o'clock sound? I'm like, dude, that sounds perfect. I don't have to get out of bed real early. I can relax, take my time. Lovely. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't have high hopes of the other place. Let's see. One thing I just want to tell you, I just watched a woman cleaning out her composting toilet. Did not look like a fun job. I'm happy with my bag method. Again, there's two right below me right now. No odor. Pelletized horse bedding works very, very, very well. What are we going to do today? Well, tomorrow is going to be a busy day. Um, going to go get the brakes done and an oil change and see what else they offer while I'm there tomorrow at 10. So I'm hoping that'll be done by 2, 1 o'clock at the latest. 3 hours should be, plenty for them to do that. Then, of course, we got to do laundry, things like that. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty busy day, and it's not going to be a fun day at all. So what I'm thinking today is we just have a relaxing, fun day. I got jeans on. It's like the first time I'm wearing jeans outside of work. I should probably change into shorts. It's going to be sunny and warm. I mean, it's going to be 70. And how many more days can I wear shorts, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to find a place to pull over where put shorts on. I don't really know why I put jeans on this morning. Right, because I'm getting ready to do laundry, and I'm like, what the heck? Might as well wear the long pants. I'm thinking we are going to make macaroni and cheese today. However, supposedly Stouffer's has come out with a mac and cheese like Velveeta shells and cheese, but 10% more cheese sauce. So I'm thinking if we can find a store that carries it, it's not like everywhere yet. I was reading an article yesterday about it. It's only at certain stores, and I'm not sure if any of the stores here would have it. So I'm going to get on the internet and do that. Maybe what we'll do first is we'll run to the grocery store There's a McDonald's right there. It's too early for a double cheeseburger if I wanted to do that. I'd have to download the app, and I don't even know how to do the app thing. I hate you. I mean, I don't hate technology, but I hate technology. You have to use your phone for everything now, and it just kind of drives me nuts. But yeah, maybe we'll go to the grocery store where I can park easy and change. I can get on the internet, see where who may have those, because I wouldn't mind trying it. You know what I mean? Um, Mine would be better, and I do have a thing of queso blanco Velveeta that I could use that, and I have a bag of sharp. It's a gourmet sharp cheddar blend. Gourmet. It's Lucerne. Come on, but it's Vermont and three cheddars, sharp cheddars. I don't have any cream. I'd have to get cream. I got butter. Yeah. Oh man, those brakes. I thank God I'm getting them done tomorrow. That just sucks that it was basically the day I start set, I don't have a chance to get them looked at. I had to work all those days in a row. I've barely been braking. So hopefully the rotors aren't bad, but if they are there, buy two new rotors. It may not be both of them squeaking or rubbing. May just be one. Because these brakes were just perfect the other day. And then all of a sudden I heard that little bit of noise that one day coming home from work. And I'm like, what is that? And then it went away. It was just like one little, and then a couple days later you could definitely tell. All right, I'm almost to the grocery store, and then we'll figure out. Maybe we'll go to the park. I wouldn't mind doing that little bit of a hike so you can get some views, but I don't know if I want to drive all the way out there. I don't want to with these brake pads. You know what I mean? I'm really hoping to baby them until I get so that I don't need rotors. You know what I mean? But we'll see. All right, so I'm at the grocery store. Pitch in with you in a minute. Okay, I think I've made a decision. Um, yeah, my mac and cheese is really good, but it's gonna take like an hour of my time to make it, right? And I really don't want to do that today. I don't want to spend the time. So I think we're just gonna buy the pre-made stuff and call it good because I think I'm gonna buy. I just bought this hummus, so I think I would rather go ahead and uh, go to the farmer's market, get some more of those pitas, hummus and pitas, and I'll be pretty good. So I can't find any more of that cheese. Oh, I need another darn coupon again. Okay, I gotta get coupon. All right, guys, National Cheeseburger Day. 50-cent double cheeseburger. Oh my God, it's like smaller. That's so funny. I mean, that's fine. It's 50 cents, but oh my God, it's like tiny. I know you guys can't really tell, but that's too funny. They made a smaller bun just for this today, and smaller patties. That's too funny. But honestly, I was gonna cook something tonight. Why? Sweet tea and a double cheeseburger, $1.99. That's my lunch. I'm gonna go get my pitas. Maybe walk around the park a little bit. We got to fix that fan today. We got to do that. Um, I may go get a coffee thing. For some reason, I'm thinking about starting to drink coffee. I don't know why. I think it's because when it gets cold, it's going to be nice to have something hot in the morning. Um, I don't know. Thinking about going to getting one of those, but then I'll get another double cheeseburger and a sweet tea. Uh, I can't. You can't. I can't get a meal for $2. Come on. Let's go to the park. Don't go. That's where the farmers market is, and we'll go get a. I don't know if we want those pitas really. Oh, hard to get it down. I really don't know if I want those pitas. They're good heated up, but not some, not raw or cold. He did have pita chips. I could go to Safeway and get pita chips. Didn't want to go down. All right, I tell you what. You know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna go to the park, fill our water. Um, we'll do that anyways. Then we'll decide on the farmers market. Um, yeah, let's go to the park. Got to fill our water up anyways. Been like 7, 8 days. I can't see nothing. This is a really funky deal here. It's like a Y to where I'm parked, right in front of the drive-through. Got out of there unscathed. I'm curious how many double cheeseburgers McDonald's will sell today. I mean, obviously they've got a formula, and they know what when they run deals like this, what happens. All right, let's head to the park, get our water filled up, take a walk. Haven't been to the park in a while. So, all right. Oh, I tried to get a job there. That was the only interview I had when I first came up here. It's at a youth place for troubled youths, transitional place, but they didn't want me. So, I'm going to be interested if they pass these camping rules. There are so many van lifers in this area. I don't know how they can do it. I mean, I know how they could change the rules, but man, I couldn't afford to work in a pharmacy if I had to pay rent. Heck no. Nice thing is, park's pretty darn close. Doubt anybody's going to be floating today. Never know though. Okay, guys. So checking the water situation. We're down to about 2.5 gallons. So we are going to go ahead and fill up today. Put like 3 gallons in here, and then we'll probably head back to camp, and we will work on the light. So get this water filled. Quality content. Okay, we got all our errands done for today. We got our application for my certification submitted, paid for, reimbursed, money put back into the bank. Yeah, it turns out it was a lot easier than the website said it to be. You didn't have to do half of what they said. It was just, I actually got to talk to a young lady that does the licensing, and she told me exactly what to do and what I needed to do. Wow. And it took me minutes once I found out what I was really supposed to do. Unfortunately, my earpiece, I went to take my photograph because it said you had to get a passport photo and all this. Turns out I could take my own photo. But, oh, this is going to be good getting out of here. We're going to cheat. Take a side road. I had my earpiece on. I went to take a selfie. Well, I set up the tripod and I set the timer, so it would be an actual photo, not, day. And I realized I had that. I took it off and I set it on the front of the van. Of course, forgot about it. Drove off without it. I go through those things like crazy. I got another one. I'll order 2 more. I run them through the washing machine all the time. Yeah, it is what it is. So, okay, we're going to head back to camp. It's like 2:30, going on 2:30. A little later than I wanted to, but we got to get that fan fixed. So that's the next project for the day. Get the fan fixed, guys. It's a nice day out. Beautiful, though. So... oh, I didn't get nothing pita chips or anything for the Sambra hummus. You know what? I'll get some tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I'm not gonna worry about it today. I want to get back and get my ceiling fan working, because without it being able to open that ceiling fan, you can only turn the heat on for literally minutes, and then you're cooked out. So okay, we'll see you guys back at camp. All right. See what's going on up here. Take this apart real quick. Doesn't take too long, especially when you know what you're doing. This one. There's a lot of dead gunk up there. Gotta blow it out or suck it out next time I'm at the free vacuum place. Oops. What was that? Okay. Oops. Not quite sure what's the issue is this time. Oh, yep. That's what it did. Did the exact same thing it did. So yeah, we just gotta pop this off. I can't believe there's that much torque on this. I can't believe there's that much torque on this thing that you could bulge it like that. Alright, from here it's easier to go up on the roof, pull open the fan, take it out. This will fall out. And then I can fix it real quick. Yeah, I'll show you how it's bulging out. I can't believe there's that much torque on this, on that arm. Wow, it really bulged it out though. Huh. I don't think there's anything I can do to take torque off of that. I don't know, we'll take a look. Oh, that's just dirt in the silicone. Still need to clean this fan out good though. Okay, hopefully you're going to be able to hear me in that other clip. I don't think you are. I didn't hook up the mic by accident. So yeah, that's all it takes to take this out. Oop. But see, it doesn't feel like there's any torque to it. Ugh. The bugs and the filth. Yeah, we definitely got to wipe this out. All right, well, I'm gonna go get that. It may be a little cocked, but I mean, it opens fine. It's just at the front, it's not 100% down. I'll put some more stripping around the front of this before winter comes, but what's been brushing up here, I wonder? Looks like something's been brushing across here. I don't know what that would be. I mean, there's definitely scrape marks up here. I don't know what that is. I mean, yeah, it's through the paint. No idea what could be scraping up here like that. Huh, I don't get that at all. All right, let's go get the part, get it fixed, put it back in. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see how that came out like that, but I don't understand how there's that much torque on this thing. I mean, putting up the lid is no issue whatsoever. But if that comes out like that, it allows the arm to move outside of the worm gear. Wow, I just really don't understand how in the heck that is happening. I mean, I don't understand it. I'm going to have to try to find a replacement for this. Let's see if we can't. For now, just get her back how it needs to be. I need more tools. It doesn't take really anything to fix it. Again, why is it doing this? I mean, it looks really jacked up. Yeah, all we can do is fix it. It doesn't take anything to fix it. I just don't understand why it continually comes apart. I mean, that's forceful to bend that like that, pop it out like that. So I need something to hammer it together. Oh, we use this right here. Pound that in a little bit tighter. Maybe I just didn't get it tight enough last time. Oh man, I'm messing up my awl. I thought I grabbed the one that had the blunt point on it. I didn't. I grabbed the one. Yeah, this one is already messed up. Now I kind of messed this one up. Oh well. I also cut the piece of carpet that I keep underneath my tote of tools down a little bit, because when I put the tools in, sometimes it bunches up and gets in the way of the fridge. Too bad I don't have a piece of metal to put in between that would give that class the hose clamp that I put around it a little more oomph. Well, this hopefully is going to be a little better fix. I'm seeing what more is wrong and trying to get it a little better situated. Problem is, when I flatten the bottom out, the top separates. Do this. Again, I need 3 hands, guys. All right, so now what I wanted. Oh man, which way did this go now? I think to this side, there's no issue. Got to find a little something to put in between here so that when I tighten it, it'll squeeze this together so that won't happen again. All right, see what we can find, and we'll show you the end product. All right, so while I was putting that back together, I accidentally disconnected the motor from the wiring. But I was gonna just redo it, but it was soldered, and I didn't like the way that was anyways. So, I think what I'm gonna do, I was gonna go and buy the correct female connectors for it, the wiring, so it would be done right. I mean, soldering's fine, but I'd rather have it just done better. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it alone for now and run it in manual to open. That way it doesn't cause the lever lifting mechanism any more damage until I can get a replacement. Again, people are going to say, oh, you should have bought a Max Air fan. $350, 129. Worst comes to worst, I can fix that better. I just don't have what I need with me right now. I could make it like new, but right now it is. If it wiggles apart like that, it will wear the teeth of the worm gear and the arm. It's already done a little bit of that, so I don't want it to go any further. So what I'd rather do is just do it by hand for right now until I get the new mechanism. Then I'll rewire the motor and it'll be fine. But rather do by hand than screw something up on the fan itself. Said right now, all I got to do is get a new lifting mechanism at the worst. That shouldn't be hard. I should be able to get a new mechanism. If I have to buy a new fan to get a new mechanism, not a bad deal because I'd have a new mechanism, a new motor, new parts. Um, Again, that would only be $250. I'm still $100 shy of the Max Air fan, and I like this one. I don't like that big thing going up and down on the Max Air fan either. But I don't think I'll have to do that. I think I'll be able to get what I need. I'm still really curious about these scratch marks. Look at this, guys. Look at these scratch marks. Look at these. I don't know what those could be from. No idea. I mean, what could be scraping across the roof? I don't go under any trees, but this isn't scraped up. I want. I wonder if somehow it's the dust, the sand coming up underneath. I wouldn't think so, but I wonder if maybe it could be the like the sand. You know what? I see scrape marks underneath as well. I wonder if the way the sand comes underneath the solar panels isn't causing. It would just be weird. But I don't know. I got some white paint. Might as well hit it while I'm here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit this, put the fan back together, and I'll talk to you from down below. Well, where's my white paint? I don't have much left. I got a little. Might as well keep it from rusting, right? I mean, these are deep scratches too. I don't know. That's weird. What could be scratching up the roof, but not the fan? You know what I mean? That's just really, really odd. I can't imagine what it could be. Like I said, these are deep scratches. I don't know what that could be, guys. That's really weird. Huh. Very odd. Things that make you go, hmm. Oh, let's put a good layer of paint on top of those scratches, see what happens. It's just so weird. Because it's, and it's not on the other side. It's only the side of the fan. Maybe the fan and the solar panels, the dust coming in, is just causing something weird to happen. I don't know because it's only in front and on the side of the fan. On the other side where the fan is not there, there's no scrapes, no scratches. That is so odd. I have no clue what could be doing that. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of is somehow there's some kind of wind effect causing the sand to be abrasive. That as it blows underneath and around the panels and the fan. I'm getting a little surface rust up here as well. Huh. Very odd. But that's all right. A little more, might as well put it all on. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, I know I should have cleaned, but you know what? Come summer, I'll probably have to get up here and or after the winter, you know what I mean? Probably have to get up here and sand it and do it right. So right now we're just using up the last of the paint, getting it in those scratches so those don't cause any big problems. That's all we're doing, right? That's about it. All right, I'm gonna put the fan back together and then we'll talk down there. That's a pretty interesting little rock, eh? I found that there was a self-tapper sitting right next to it. Um, Almost like somebody left it on purpose and placed a self-tapper so if somebody would go, oh, hey, we need to pick that up, and they would find the rock. Because the self-tapper and the rock were just away from where the tires would go. The heck that is. Trailer with or a Sprinter with a big old, well, Riley is a Dodge, but that style with a big old trailer, trash trailer behind it. But yeah, the rock was placed like it's right out in the open, but into the bushes a little bit. And right next to it was a self tapper that would draw your eye to it. So I think somebody left that on purpose. That's pretty cool. But anyways, um, I think I'm gonna run that in hand. I'm still ordering a replacement uh, lift mechanism. Try to find one, but when I turn, I just zoop, 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 it it opens perfectly. I see exactly how far it's open. When I use the remote control, I lay on the bed basically with my head underneath it going open, 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 stop, open. It's more of a pain in the butt. The only time it's nice is when I just hit the off button and it automatically closes. Um, yeah, that's the only time that button, the motor is helpful. Um, I have to make sure that it's not trying to close when I hit the power button. That might be the only problem. I didn't think about that. Tell you what, guys, I'll be right back. I'll tell you what the issue is. Okay, so I went in there. I tried the fan out. I don't. I think because I never put up that it doesn't think it's up in the first place. So I don't think it'll continue to try to go on and off or up and down, whatever. Turns out that's like a Cog Wild is a bike rental thing. The van I told you with the big empty trailer. They just picked up a bunch of kids in their little bikes. But yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's actually I really would like to know for sure if that thing is going to try to stay on or not. Um, there would be almost no voltage going through it. I don't know, but that could heat up. Well, the electricity isn't going anywhere. There's no current. There's no current. I don't know, but that's fixed. Well, it's fixed so I can use it. Like I said, though, I don't know if I want to hook it up back to the power, the motor. It's just something that can go wrong. The only time it's useful is when I just open the van and hit the off button and it automatically closes. Like I said, and if I add some more foam up there to make it airtight, it might cause that to even have more issues closing and breaking. Because I think because the roof isn't perfectly level, so the one corner is pulled down, so the rear driver's side corner of the vent you can push it down a little bit. It's not making full contact with the seal. Um, so I would like to add a little foam up there so that it would make full contact. Or actually, I probably just have to adjust the foam that's in there up a little bit and glue it. That would probably be the better way. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put it back to auto. But anyways, that's done for now. I probably will get the little clips and rewire it, but just use it in hand. I think that's what we're going to probably end up doing. We will get it technically 100% back to right, but we'll just use it in hand. That's probably a better idea. Um, got my pharmacy certification application all taken care of today. Did some grocery shopping. Got my 50-cent cheeseburger from McDonald's. I swear, I know it's smaller. I mean, McDonald's probably a lot say, "Oh no, it's not," but there ain't no way. I pulled that thing out of there, and it was like this. But hey, 50 cents. I had a soda or a iced tea and a cheeseburger for $2. Can't do that every day. Tomorrow we got to get the brakes done, the oil change, filters done. Uh, I don't know if they do struts and stuff like that, but I'll ask them about the leaf spring. If you can add a leaf spring, I think you can. I thought I've heard people say that. So maybe I'll see if down the road we can add a leaf to the spring, or if they think there's a better option to give it a little more oomph. We'll lift it up a little bit. I don't think it's overweighed or over. I don't think we're close to 1,000 pounds, but we're probably. I mean, close, but not that close. We're definitely not over. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I'm gonna put pants on. It's actually starting to chill down. I'm in the shade, and the sun is good and warm, but I want to do this edit this video, get some other, just personal things done, and relax and not be up till 10 o'clock tonight. I'll go to bed early. I may make ramen tonight. I really like ramen. I do. And I've been buying the high dollar ramen. It's like $1.79. Got a lot more flavor and stuff in it. So I bought two different I think it's honey sesame or something chicken. Can't remember what the new one I bought today was. But I think we're gonna do one of those for dinner tonight, since I forgot to stop and get another cheeseburger. But that's okay. But hey, thanks you guys for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. As always, it helps the channel. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors.